Sure, I'm glad to be out of GRS. I'll need to catch a few winks before I go anywhere else. First thing in the morning, I'll need to go back and check on Alaynah.
There's been a change in plans. You and I have a date with destiny. Let's go.
It feels like I've been asleep for about 10 seconds when I hear something moving through the office.
Hello again, Murphy. Remember me? If not, how about now? The ability to change forms is a talent I was born with. The metamorphosis is difficult to explain, but I've found it quite useful. I haven't had a chance to thank you for your efforts to our cause. You did us a great favor in retrieving the statuette. It was the last key to fulfilling our ancient prophecies. Now we wait until the appointed time. Incidentally, I've kidnapped your girlfriend. I know you're looking for a certain computer chip. Abandon your search now, and I won't harm Miss Moore. It would be a shame to kill her. Besides, it's not easy stuffing a head into one of those water coolers. Just ask your friend Pug. He's cooling off right now.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. Then it was like they couldn't care less. That's the trouble with this world. A life's still a life, whether it's mine or Pug's, it still has to count for something. If a crime to humanity is committed, someone should have to pay for it. The Chameleon had killed Pug for no good reason and had kidnapped Alaynah. I'm not about to let him get away with it. Not today. I heard that some rich guy a few years back bought the remaining pieces of an ancient European castle. This must be the place. As I approach the coordinates given in the shredded note from GRS, I see a massive structure jutting out from a deeply forested area. The Bastion looks like a medieval castle, but there's nothing romantic about this place. It seems to lay there, a festering evil, like a paper cut gone bad. From here I can get a good look at the Chameleon. He's pacing around, smoking like a brush fire and talking to himself. I don't know what he's smoking, but he looks higher than an infield fly. I've got to distract him somehow and get him out of the room. Then I'll figure out a way to get him out of here for good. That roaring fire makes me wish I'd brought fixins for s'mores. That roaring fire makes me wish I'd brought... That roaring fire makes me wish I'd brought fixins for... It's the Chameleon. Looks like he's enjoying his rich imported cigarette. Maybe I can get him to stop smoking permanently. First I'll have to create some sort of a smoke screen to get him out of the main room. The Chameleon has Alaynah in a laser field. The effect of the beam is probably keeping her sedated. With the Chameleon out of the way, I can find out how to shut it off. I don't want to know what the Chameleon uses this V-clamp for. Well, any cult that worships sea monkeys can't be all bad. Well, I'll be darned. That's Uncle Morty, and he was not a handsome man. This gargoyle's only got one eye, and it looks removable. Looks like a perfectly harmless bungee cord. It's probably used by the cult as some kind of diabolical torture device. A shield. Reminds me of my deodorant soap. Being a man doesn't mean you have to smell like one. Great columns. A shield. I've always enjoyed flipping switches, especially when I'm not absolutely certain what the switch does.
Perhaps you're unfamiliar with PI rule number 5. Know when to run away. Your diversion wasn't bad, but the chameleon walked in on you. If you get caught again, you're dead, and I'm not exaggerating.
That roaring fire makes me wish I... Great column. Great column. This is Peter loaning Paul his Sgt. Pepper's album. Even the chandelier looks evil. Great columns. This is Peter loaning Paul his Sgt. Pepper's album.